Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly forecast. Now, this is for the month of July. Okay, just give me a second. Now, this is for the first week, second week, third, and fourth. All right, so the first week of the month, you need to release. Okay, release the burdens, release all those unwanted elements. Okay, if you've been having some second thoughts about something, release your doubts and release your, the fear that's been holding you back. Okay. Actually, sometimes the reason why we miss out on good opportunities is because we put fear before us. And that is exactly what's been happening and going on with you. All right. So the thing here is, I just feel like you need to start listening more to your intuition rather than to your fears. Also, release all the emotions that you've been bottling up so that your journey all throughout this month will be lighter and better. Okay. So the second week is you need to release and unblock your heart chakra. You might also be having some second thoughts about somebody. Okay, could be that you can't feel the love anymore. Could be you're starting to feel like, why is it that I can't fall in love, or I can't feel the pain anymore, or I can't cry even if I'm so hurt and devastated. It is because that you've already reached up to the point where like you're just too sick and tired. Okay, you're just like emotionally burned out. Okay, and because of all the pain that you've probably denied to yourself, you did not really manage to move past and get over it. You just skipped the process of moving on and getting through with the things that you really needed to face. Okay, so the third week, the well deserved reward. Okay, you might also be purging, sacrificing, removing, disconnecting some of the things that that you're supposed to be like. I mean, some of the things that you're already used to getting attached to you, or you've already attached yourself. It could be like toxic friends, toxic relationships, family relationships, whatsoever. Okay. So with you getting disconnected around the third week of the month, it seems like you're going to be getting your well-deserved reward. Okay, your journey will be lighter. You will also be moving past your fears, and you feel like it's time for a change. All right. So the fourth week, you just need to breathe. Find a little breather. Find a little bit of space to allow some new energies and allow some new vibrations to come into you. And you don't have to fret about things on how to make them happen, or why is it that they're not happening? Why is it that they're not in your favor? Why is it that it's not yet manifesting? Okay, you just need to breathe a little bit and don't fret about things that are already beyond your control. Leave it all up to the universe. Okay, so let's take a look. Just give me a second. All right, so let's take a look now at your oh, Four of Wands. Some of you will be moving. Some of you are also getting um some of you are getting what do you call this? Like bored. Okay. Three of Wands. All right, the Ace of Swords. So the Four of Wands. Um, some of you might actually be moving because of a job change. Some of you might also be moving because you're going to be getting a new job someplace else. Some of you might have to move so that you can find a new job in a different place. Okay, so there will be like a major change or like a major movement that's going to be happening and occurring in your life right now. And it seems like you have been thinking about this for quite some time now. You feel like it's time for a change, and since that change isn't really coming your way, you're the one who'll be willing it yourself. So with the Three of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Tower and Six of Pentacles, if you're thinking about going back to where you used to be, where you used to live, where you used to study, where you used to grow up with, where you used to have that success in your work, that place have already served its purpose to you. Okay, the Tower, you're not going to be getting anything from that because you've already outgrown it. You're a different person now. The times have already changed. And if you're thinking that you will be successful again in that area, no. It's time for you to start moving on and look beyond that. Now, Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. There is probably a fire sign that either will be communicating with you and will be bullying you, or there's a fire sign that will be communicating with you and that they will be probably making a threat. Okay, there's something that they don't want you to be taken away from them. So, Five of Pentacles, sorry, Knight of Swords, and the Emperor. This person will try to drive you to the edge. Okay, it's like they're gonna try to threaten you. Could be something about, I don't know, saying something. You've been stuck with this fire sign for quite some time, and now you'll be fighting back. Okay, you're gonna show this person that you are the King of Pentacles. Okay, that you are not the kind of person that is more of a pushover, or you're not gonna tolerate anyone who's gonna be bullying you. Okay, so this person that will try to give you a lot of nuisances and probably to threaten your security and stability, you're going to be putting them where they should be standing. Okay. Yep. You also know how to trigger them. This person will try to trigger you, but you also know how to trigger them. So this person is not going to be winning on you, or not going to be winning against you. And this person feels like that they're, like they can win over you, that they're, I don't know, they have more edge than you, which is really stupid. All right. If you used to be with a fire sign in the past, it seems like this person will be affecting most of your, because I can see that your finances are going to get better this month of July. But there is somebody who's a fire sign who's not going to let you flourish out of jealousy and out of envy. And this person would just try to disturb you or disturb your peace just because that they feel like that they still have an effect on you. If you're going to be showing something more of an emotional reaction, then this person would just somehow verify, oh, so Aquarius is still into me. Okay. You need to ignore this person. Whatever it is that they wanted to talk to you, whatever it is that they needed to tell you, they can just, like send you an email or something like that. Okay. So there will be some brand new beginnings and there will be some brand new foundation. Okay, probably that some of you will also be getting a new job someplace else, moving to a different branch, different profession, or different company, and there will be a celebration that you're going to be hosting. All right. Some of you will also be getting the promotion, getting an increment, receiving a bonus. All right. Also, be very careful that somebody around you is what do you call this? Like lying. Okay. You might be working with somebody who's just like spying on you or who's just trying to observe you. Okay, like how you do things, what are you doing? Like where do like some of the things that they feel like, like information that they can get and sell it or could be, like pass it on to a competitor. so that they'll know like how are they going to be getting ahead of you. Okay, please be careful of anything that's more of a very important information, because there is someone who's going to try to steal your ideas away from you. Okay, so new job, new foundation. Probably that some of you will also be moving to a whole different land. Okay, all right, so let's take a look now, singles. Aquarius, you're already at a point where you're already established. You're good, you're great. You'll be receiving money. You've been receiving money, recognition. You're being, you're already known to your community, probably to your industry. But the thing here is you're looking for somebody who could actually understand you, people who's also, or options that are going to be within your level. You've already been with some people in the past that let's say, for example, that you just try to understand, okay, because you don't want to be branded like you're only looking for somebody who is more within your level, okay. You've tried to be with some people or with someone who is below your level, and what happened was instead of you lifting up that person just dragged you down, and it took you some time before you can like wake up and get a hold of your real self, like collect your real personality because you got lost. Some of you have a very bad experience when it comes to a narcissist. Okay. So just give me a second. Okay? All right. Sorry. So now there is somebody that you're going to be meeting at a like a business symposium or conference or seminar where you're going to be invited as a public speaker. Okay, this person that will be observing you at first and will only try to listen, could be to your wordings and to your lecture. Okay, if some of you are going to be being a public speaker. And this person will be introducing themselves later on. I'm picking up somebody who's an Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Now, some of you, if you're not going to be the public speaker, that this is more of a forum training exhibition. I don't know. This is more of a business function or like a work function, and this is where you're going to be meeting this person. Okay. They also have a high position in their company. You don't work in the same company. Okay. This person is very different from you, but you will be in the same place for the same reason. And you're gonna find that this person and you do have a lot of things in common. Okay. So I don't see any other options coming your way, except that this is gonna be starting like real slow. Okay. Because you want to take it slow. You're gonna be dating each other or seeing each other for like 5 months. And I'm telling you that this person will have more attraction than you to them. That's why the turnout will be very slow. Okay. So let's take a look now, couples. All right, so this is you. Just take however it resonates. It can be you, it can be your partner. Okay. You are not really telling your partner what is the truth about your financial situation. Okay. Because you feel like you could still, especially if you're the man, because you feel like you could still do it. Okay. You're not really alerting your person that there is an emergency in your situation financially. All right. While you're a person, you're not even aware that they have been gambling. If you're the woman, okay? Now if you're the man, your person has been like making a lot of purchases and shopping unnecessarily. Um I mean right now I don't feel like you're going to be struggling, okay? But this will be if you're not going to be paying attention to your loans, if you're not going to be paying attention to your mortgages and stuff, this could really get serious, okay? Now, I feel like instead of your person shopping for something that are not really necessary, why not try to start storing food? Okay. So you're practical, your person is not practical. It could be you, it could be your person. Just take however it resonates. It could be mixed, it could be like this and that. Okay. It could be like reversed. So just take whatever it resonates. Don't take whatever that doesn't. Okay. So I feel like at this point you need to be a little bit more diplomatic, okay, in talking to your partner. You have to let them know your the seriousness the seriousness of their situation because they feel like while there's still a lot of I don't know, could be something that is flourishing and they feel like there's oh, you're gonna be you're gonna work it out or you're gonna make it through, financially and know that you can do it and blah blah blah. So your person feels like, there's no urgency. It's not emergency that we're doing this or doing that. All right. But you're the type of a person that wants to prepare while you still have um like a spare, okay? And you're not going to wait for the time till there's none. And your person feels like, "No, what are you talking about? You're crazy. You're like this and like that." Okay? Um if you're with a fire sign person, I feel like you're so afraid of telling the truth of what's going to happen because they might react in a certain way. Now, if you're with a Taurus, you're so afraid of telling the truth because they might have some medical issues or could be heart conditions. And whatever that stresses them out could actually be very bad to their health. Okay. So, in overall, if you know what, basically from what I can see here, because I feel like I don't see any like major problem, like a betrayal or deception or something like that. There's something that you're lying about or that you're not really admitting. But as far as having a betrayal or like like a, what do you call this, like cheating and stuff, I don't feel like it's here. It's more of the financial stuff are just way above your head. This is, you're the one who's so stressed out because you can't tell your person that you need to start saving or that they need to be a little bit more practical and you find your partner like really materialistic, okay? Especially if you have a lot of kids. um let's see. The promotion, I feel like you're already way past this. But the only thing that you're going to be getting is an increment, okay? An increase of salary. Your person, if they're also working, it seems like they're already contented wherever they are right now. And this is also another thing that's been stressing you out because you're wishing for them to be a little bit more um what do you call this? Like a little bit more ambitious. Okay. I mean, you're the one who's actually earning more in your relationship, but your person is already contented. Oh, it's okay. Like you're earning what, uh, 500,000 a year. 1 million a year or something like that, and they feel like you're already good. But if you do have a lot of, if you're actually single, this is like really like way over, like you're gonna be good, okay? But if you do have a lot of kids, like 5, 7, and you do have a very expensive home mortgage, plus cars, insurances, educational, whatever, and medical stuff. I feel like the only thing that will be left in your pocket is only $14 or like $20. Okay, and you do have some other like water, electricity, and gas and whatever. Okay, so your person don't really see that you have to be a little bit more conservative with your expenses. I don't see any fights here, but you are so afraid of triggering your partner. So, like what I said, if you're with an earth sign, you're afraid that the stress might affect their health. If you're with a fire sign, you're afraid because it's like you're afraid of how they're going to be reacting. If you're with an air sign, you're afraid of what they're going to say and how they're going to be judging you. If you're with a water sign, there might not even be any reaction, but they will keep on thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. All right. So I don't see any cheating or whatsoever. Okay. You're just worried about your finances, which is, I don't feel like you're struggling, but you're so afraid to struggle. Okay. You just want to make an advanced move. All right. Let's take a look at your health. Body aches, body pain. It's because of your stress. You also need to eat something light, this month. Try to trim down or avoid burgers or like heavy meal, especially fried. Okay, your stress will also start coming out in your sweat or in your, yeah, in your sweat. Okay, some body, I can't say body odor, but it's more of, hmm, I'm so sorry. I have to like what do you call this, like put out the fire because it already anyway. So So I can't say it's more of a body odor, but it's more of something that will be coming out, more of a smell in your body because of your stress. Some people, when they are so stressed out, they have this certain pungent smell, inside their body, or sometimes it's their breath, sometimes it's their vision, sometimes they get um they get what do you call this? Like they get deaf. Okay. Because there are some people, when they are so problematic, they don't want to see the reality. That's why their eyes get so affected. Or when they're, when the situation is too stressed out, they don't want to hear, the severity of the situation. So they got deaf. So it actually depends. Sometimes they also lose their voice. Sometimes they get immobilized, or sometimes they lost track, or sometimes they're having some dementia because of their stress. It depends on what they're in denial about, and that is what actually comes out as a result of their stress. Okay, so be also, some of you might also be pregnant, body aches, body pain, fever, flu. Women, make sure that you're going to be checking out with your gynecologist about your ovarian issues. Probably some of you might have cystic fibrosis. Okay. Some of you might have like a very painful period. Okay, make sure that you're gonna check yourself out with some endometrial issues. Okay, myoma doesn't like doesn't hurt unless it's adenomyosis. Okay, which is attached to the muscle. And you might also want to be careful with the liquid that you're going to be drinking. More of could be juices that you can buy on the outside. Make sure that the water that they're drinking, that they're using, is clean. Okay. And you also need to take a break near the water. Some of you are like really burned out, and you need to avoid. There's a certain like diet or food lifestyle or eating habits that you need to change and avoid. It's been affecting your digestive, your colon, and uh your stomach in general. Okay, how they process the food, how they grind the food inside your body. You have to change it. Sometimes you're also not eating on time. Like you're gonna skip meal, and then when you eat, let's say for example, you're gonna skip lunch, and then when you eat in the evening, you eat like there's no tomorrow, and that's really bad. Okay. So anyway, that's it for you for this month. And if you want to talk to me live the phone, live the calls, just go and visit me at my website, sophiaclaireangel.net. My timings are now around 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. EST. Okay. And I will also be doing a bonus reading that will be available in Patreon. The link is down there below. Okay, hope you can join me there. And the quick forecast for the rest of the year is already available there as well for all the signs. All right. Have a great month and blessings to you.